Hello, everyone. Welcome to Imperfect Design. Today, in our Saturday morning challenge, we're going to pick up some random topic. That's the idea of this challenge. I asked ChatGPT to prepare a list of possible topics regarding digital product design or SaaS design. SaaS product design. There was a list, obviously, and I asked randomly select one. And here is what he chose. So let's let's dig deeper and see what we can do in very short time. Okay, this what ChatGPT choose for us. It's empty state, so we can make a couple screens with this. Um, Again, a pretty common that empty state is an illustration, and I will not spend my time with creating a vector picture. But what we will focus on with our time limited challenge is to how it could look, where we can place, what actually the whole empty state could look like. So first of all, we would need some screens. Let's say MacBook Pro, slightly lower. Okay, perfect. What do we need for this? We would need, I don't know what, we have no product. Maybe next time I will ask ChatGPT to create some random product or set me at least, okay, create this frame, let's say the out frame where we can work with what actually this for, what is about. So right now we work with what we have. Imagine there is a menu that collapsed 60 pixels. We have some it's the same gray. Let's make them something darker so I can see them. We will have definitely some 64. 64. This will be the top bar. Can just make it black because I have no idea what it will be. Okay, we would need some content here. Let's make it some. But okay, I will need it right now because I would need to have an auto layout. I will set this auto layout first for the content by itself and no gaps. This fill. Okay, and now we have auto layout like this. Okay, and in this also field. I set everything to fill because when I go to check it and open it on my screen, I would like it be responsive because my screen is not the same as a MacBook Pro 16. So I definitely would need to see how responsiveness work there. Okay, so meanwhile, this will be our screen. This guy going also fill. This guy going fill. And this one also. Great. So we have this menu slash top bar and slash the content. So here we are. The next step will be understand what actually is about. And let's think maybe in this way. We would need a title of the page. What is? Okay, let's say my videos. Oops. Oh, okay. I found awesome. Okay. Enter. Thin new. Let's see. Semi-bold. Wow, that's pretty much 32. I have it in okay, this one will be auto layout. We set it like this, 0, no problem right now. This is also fill. 12 aligned please in the left and 24. 24, something like this. Okay, probably. Okay, that because it just will be empty state in the middle. Also, not really. There is a chance, but let's make it a little bit more fun and add a tab bar, right? So let's say we have latest. I don't know, something like this. It 4. So we have latest. Oops. Boom, bam. Wait, even maybe this is too much. So this will be our friend. Let's say 16. this guy's going to be 16 also. This way exclude this one. Make lighter because this is too much. Oh, well, medium at least. Yeah, and slightly bright. Okay, we have no color scheme, nothing. We're just working on the concept. Yeah, so this is more like wireframe. Okay, this is our wireframe. Oh, we need here 24 to follow the same as the title has. We put fill, and here we are, and maybe okay, let's add, and why not? Maybe some bluish, greenish. Okay, this one. Okay, latest. Latest. um, I don't know. Is scheduled. So scheduled. Cancelled. Archived. No idea, just yeah, it's absolutely random thoughts. So now when we have already a page idea, we will work already with the empty state by itself. So basically, usually it is some illustration, picture, whatever, photo, I don't know. So some visuals, okay? And let's slightly change the color so I can see it. Then we have usually a title. Empty state title. Well, let's say 32. Oof. Okay, something like this. Then we would need a text that will be describing what actually all this about. Like, okay, some, okay, here go some tips how to start editing your new video, for example. And we would need a button and button. Well, 18 in medium. Okay, this is then should be regular. Actually, a medium. Okay, create. Maybe not no a or add or no, one two button. We don't know yet. Maybe it should be two. Let's see. We start with one of them. I will do 36 pixels fixed. Sorry about this. And then 20. Okay, let's add some color so I can see it. Let's go wild and say hundreds. Okay, now we can the text, auto layout text, make smaller and auto layout the whole of empty state. I'm sorry. We can set here the paddings because it definitely maybe we need to add the frame, which is also pretty common practice. Yeah, now it will be like this, but let's do 80. Let's say 20, 16. And we add stroke and we go here and say, I would like to do this dashed. And I'm going very bold with this, like 16. Yeah, why not? Now we take something grayish, yeah, to keep this empty state function impression. Sorry. Okay, now we need to place it in the content. So I replace now this rectangle and make another layout. Pull middle. Okay, now need to do something with this because we are not in a good proportions. Something like this, and maybe 60, and here actually bigger. Okay, so I don't have illustration, and as I mentioned, I'm not going to set it here, but what we can do, actually, we can quickly using the font Awesome to set any picture. So video in camera, say font Awesome, probably light. Let's add some color to it to make it also look a bit more empty state. So I will replace this one now. And make it bigger. See, yeah, the light is not so light in this case. Okay, the theme, it would work probably good. I can say now the whole page hierarchy is broken because we need to set this size. It's equal to the header and it takes too much on himself. So it will be something like this, I believe. Then we have the regular, and we need to set the button background, which is, we can maybe use this whatever color. Come on, Figma, wake up. It's yeah, okay. And now we need to set the color of the text. And thanks to Figma accessibility function, we can say, okay, this is something that we can use. And this one is not the best actually. But okay, what I can do, I can set slightly, it's not the best also for the color. Okay, let's go wild. Why not? We create an absolutely wild, like wild, right? Also possibility in text. We go on the other side, create. Okay, so this will be our empty state. We can work with the borders. We can add a little bit wider, so 2 pixels. We can set the color, that's whatever we feel. Okay, also say accessibility not the best, but this will be too dark. What's our idea? If it's not even visible, it's not a problem, because this has a decorative function. It's not really so important here. Okay, so this will be our empty state. Pretty simple. So now when we have this screen, it's slightly changed. My record actually crashed, so I didn't record the the rest, and I need to re-record it again. So you see already some changes that I will see no sense to do from beginning. Like I replaced the top bar, I add some icons and a logo, because I'm going to have empty states for notification feed. So what did I do? I said, okay, first the how I expect to see my notification feed, more or less, how much space it take, what actually, maybe we need to arrange the level up, but. So then I need to recreate the empty state. I just replace the icon with the bell. With bell, I change the text, and okay, there's no button because you can have no action actually in the feed of notification. But now when I replace this, let's save this very quickly, the shadow as the style. Okay, shadow one. Okay, so I can replace this, and I apply my new style, shadow one, and I will quickly adjust it. Okay, I think it's a little bit more level up with my notifications. Okay, now we see that, imagine I'm first time on this product and I see the page and it's not looking good. Even if it wouldn't be here, the empty state, and would be a normal grid of my videos, it still wouldn't be good. So it means that we need to work with this empty state and think how actually it will work. First of all, I see that this frame here is a bit out of sense. we can just hide it. We go to also to auto layout by itself and increase the padding, probably. You, what is this fill? Okay, it's 60. Well, this maybe also reduce, and this reduce to 40, as we don't know yet how actually will look for us the empty state. I'm not sure about to have it like in the middle, because our empty state is not illustration is not so visually strong. If it would be something perfectly colored and interesting composition or an interesting emotional specific emotion bringing image, okay, then maybe it would make sense to keep it in a center. Here I would make it simple, it may be simple and not aligned actually on in the middle, and just increase padding on the top and keep it like this. So you know that there are no notification yet, and it's okay. We no notification, and it says what actually is going on. But on the other hand, to have this kind of empty state, maybe it will help us to know that there are cards if we add a little bit of background. What we color you work with, like the bluish, not so bad. something like that. Very, very light. It could be not maybe visible for people who like not accessibility friendly. But again, this is very decorative way. We don't need to identify it's a card or not card. But this how it could work. You almost say, okay, there are no notification, different styles, right? So we need to understand, okay, what actually we do, how we do. Okay, now with the pattern, it definitely looks better. Maybe we need to have in our notification center a title, because right now something is missing for me and it looks a bit so here how many years 150, okay, perfect. So let's say it will be 14. The gap we keep 16, and for this guy we do another out loud and set 150 from the top. And fill. So this is will be it, and they will say notifications, so user know where he is, what actually is about, right? We can set this. We had 28, if I'm not mistaken, and it was bold. Notifications. Okay, you have notifications yet, and maybe there should be some filter or notification settings, maybe both actually. Let me think. Okay, we do this black as everything is black. We can keep one gear and we can add filters. Filter. Okay, and these guys, they will be, okay, 16, perfect. Going here, we align these guys together. It will be horizontally aligned like this, set auto. And that's what we have. Okay, maybe these buttons too much. And also I see that now we need to reduce slightly the paddings for the feet, 40 to maybe stay aligned. Or okay, something like this. And these guys are too active. I would set them slightly lighter, slightly. Come on. Okay, so this is the idea and maybe the conflict. But again, talking about empty states, there's something like this. Maybe also you can set the 2-3 sizes for the illustration by itself, because sometimes in empty state, the illustrations, if you define it in components, in some places you really, really need a small option of it, right? What I mean by this, like imagine you have it, well, even close, even the color still could work, right? Let's give maybe like this. Sometimes you need a different structure because you have not enough space. So instead of vertical, you have horizontal alignment. You make the picture smaller. And 72, yeah, okay. And let's say it's like this, right? So also an option. So I will take it now here and put it in our feed. And need to fill. Okay, and we need to align. Okay, also 115 we had, if I'm not mistaken. Well, maybe in this case it should be less, something like this. So this I will hide, right? It's also an option. You know what to expect in this case. Like, okay, there should be cards with my notifications. It definitely needs to be aligned the text on the left in this case, because we doing the card, we can reduce the padding. Well, I thought maybe not so much, or adjust the text. You need to balance this because, okay, this obviously, if you have translations in different languages, you cannot avoid 2 lines. You need to see how it works, but we can reduce slightly the gap. Let's say like this. Well, not perfect visualization in English, so we're going to 2 lines then, and the title, and now we need to align it as center, because the because otherwise it will be a very weird. Or we can go even a bit more forward. As I said, we're going with the less size. Too much still illustration is important. 60 pixels. Okay. And we increase the gap again. Yes, it's backward and forward. You cannot avoid this. This is the work of designers. We need to try, we need to fail, we need to learn and go forward with this. This is it. Not perfect, but give you an idea how it should look. right? This notification, you have notification yet. You can find a way, right? You don't need to say the URL. We can. This is another topic: how set the labels in general, and yeah, how to work with AI in your labels. If you're interested in, let a comment. I will record the video for this. But I think yeah, it's pretty good for a very short 15 minutes challenge. This is good. Well, it actually was 10 in the beginning, but because I also need to re-record some stuff, it's become a bit longer. But yeah, this is a wireframe with empty states, and I think it's good enough to for the very first draft. Let me know what you think. Next time I will prepare better, or at least I will ask ChatGPT to prepare better to our challenge, and we will figure out how to do this in 15 minutes. I had fun. It's quick. It's kind of fun in your routine exercise, which is you just think, okay, the basics. But maybe you can work better on details. Please leave your comments below, so we can communicate, so I can adapt myself and what I present. You can leave even the idea for the challenge. You can leave the topics you would like to I bring to our Saturday challenge, and then I will ask ChatGPT to randomly select one of them. And the most important, this challenge is the nice way to show when you don't need to be perfect, right? Just be curious, explore, and learn. Basically, that's it. So I hope you enjoy it. If not, please leave the comments, and I will be better next time. And see you later. Bye.